Hey feminine, let's go ahead and jump right into this reading, love. Let us see what the messages are the Spirit has here for you on today. Please do keep in mind, y'all, these are general messages. Only take what resonates with you and leave the rest. Dun dun dun. Let us see, let us see. Thank you, Spirit. Let's see what these messages are. The Spirit has here for Joel. All right. Commitment. Things are getting serious. Narcissist. Someone is too full of themselves. Okay. Moving. Open up your heart. Very interesting. It says change of residence, moving in with your partner. And it will help you attract more love. Okay, so they're saying open your heart. It will help you attract more love. So somebody has been very self-centered. Okay. Somebody has been more so focused on what they could receive as opposed to what they could give. And maybe the other person stopped giving so much or stopped giving altogether. Okay. Underlying energy is spy. Someone's got their eye on you or you are doing your research. Okay. Someone could have made an offer to you, but you realize, again, this person is too full of themselves. We have Empress and the Lovers. Okay. Yep. Someone made an offer to you, but they're too full of themselves to really give too much focus, energy, or anything like that to you. Something is not reciprocated. There's an imbalance. There is an imbalance. Okay. Someone may also expect you to fully commit and submit, but they're not doing that in return or something. Okay. Have two here. Okay, we got the Knight of Swords and the Lovers. So that's the second time we're seeing the Lovers during this reading. I feel like it would be impulsive to jump into something with this person, then you would be restricted, you would be trapped. You don't want to do that, so you have removed yourself, okay, in some way, shape, form, or fashion, or just altogether. You removed yourself. Something is not fulfilling. All right, and you have been guided to seek higher counsel. That's what it feels like. We have Three of Cups. Knight of Wands. And the Nine of Swords. This person is concerned about what you could be doing. Who you could be doing it with. It's not the first time we've heard something like that. Okay, and that's interesting because a narcissist being so self-centered and not having given much to the connection is now worried about what you're doing and who you're doing it with. Because I don't feel like you have closed your heart off. I feel like you're still attracting love if you keep your heart open. The universe is blessing you. You're just being mindful of who or what you're giving yourself to. All right, we have the Ace of Swords and the Wheel of Fortune. The Devil. Yeah, you're being very mindful of who you give yourself to. The Empress. Yep. Okay. You're nurturing yourself. Loving yourself. Allowing yourself to be nurtured and loved on. Okay. The burdens, unnecessary stress, the hardships. It's like, why would you sign yourself up for that instead of someone who is just as into you as you are into them? Someone who you have a mutual thing with and is on the same page as you. Okay. So this could be somebody that you know of. Okay. And have already made the decision to, you know, move on with. Or this is someone that's coming in and you don't know nothing about this and Spirit just telling you. Like, you know, be mindful of who or what you open yourself up to. Again, don't close yourself off completely because the universe wants to bless you with love. But just be mindful of who you share your love with. Okay? Simple, simple, simple. Okay? The Moon. Very intuitive. You are very intuitive, Miss Ma'am. Six of Swords. Okay, space and distance. Space and distance movement. The Tower. Death card. I feel like the person that you're walking away from knows and senses that something is different about this time. Your life has transitioned, or is about to transition. This person may feel like you're running away from them. Ciao. They feel you're going to get somebody new. Okay? You're still going to get your heart's desires with fulfillment. Person still wants to apologize, you know, for having done wrong. Not that they're changing, but just that they made you feel away, you know. And I see you moving on. Simple reading, straightforward. Not something that's going to be long. Because it's very direct. Okay? Nine of Pentacles is very single, independent. Waiting for what she deserves. Waiting on the right commitment. Okay? Page of Swords and the Page of Wands. Again, there's that spy and message. So because you're moving on, somebody's going to message you. This could be someone that messages you or reaches out every time you get to a certain place on your healing journey. All right, Eight of Swords. I feel a couple. Yep, Five of Wands. It's just conflict. Somebody bringing in conflict. Opposing energy. You want to have a new beginning, they want to hold on to you. It's opposing energy. Eight of Cups, see? Yeah. That's confirmation, guys. Okay? Nine of Swords. The King of Wands. This could be a fire sign here. It doesn't have to be, but it could be someone with fire sign placements. Or someone that uses their looks. Okay? This person here is in the mirror. King of Wands is known for being very attractive. It could be someone that uses their looks to get what they want. So they expect that to work with you. It's not working. You're like, nah, yo. This is not the commitment I signed up for, or something like that. You actually have to put work in here. You can't just get by because of your looks or something. Okay. Ten of Wands. Ace of Pentacles. Yeah. It's like, what does the commitment come with? A lot of burden. A lot of hardship, a lot of struggle, unnecessary struggle. The Empress should not be in that energy at all. So no, yeah, see, Seven of Swords, that ain't it. You may be someone that they view as very powerful. I mean, yes, again, the Empress. And so it may be an energy that excites them, but also that they're intimidated by, especially if they're in this energy of a narcissist. Okay. The Moon. Child, too many trying to hop out. The Emperor. Oh, Lord. We got the Four of Wands here, the Nine of Wands. Okay. Perhaps your intuition told you that you should put your boundary up, like put guards up with some people or this person, but you didn't know why. This is why. All right. There's someone that matches you to the T. All right, we got the Lovers here on the board, the Two of Cups on the board. So you distancing yourself is like your inner wisdom, you know. It's telling you better. The Seven of Swords did pop out. The Five of Wands is here, you know. We do see what's going on. So I feel like this transition that's happening for you is causing a tower for someone else. Okay, interesting, but that's how it's coming out. Okay, now towers are just sudden shifts, sudden changes. So you deciding to move on could be sudden for someone. Like they're like, oh, you're suddenly doing this. It's out of nowhere. You know, Queen of Swords is whatever makes sense is what I'm doing, regardless of how I feel. And that may be what's shocking for someone. Okay? But the Magician is manifestation. So if you really want the things that you say you want, you have to make certain sacrifices. Just like the Emperor has to make certain tough calls sometimes, so does the Empress. Discipline is required. And the Queen of Swords is extremely disciplined. Like whatever must be done is just happening because it must be done. That's just what it is. Okay? It's like fair is fair, right is right, wrong is wrong kind of thing. All right? So yes, Ace of Cups is new love. See, something's going to come in. It's going to be good for you, but it's going to be like a tower for them. Okay? Really interesting. Very interesting. You know what comes to mind? Yesterday I saw something about Kevin Gates finally breaking his silence on something and being like, yeah, you know, I got a dent in my heart. But that's all he said. And I kind of just like laughed it off. And I was like, what in the world? You know, like you put somebody through a whole bunch of things and you don't realize the things that they're feeling, that they're going through. But when you finally get to a certain place and you realize they've moved on for real and they're finally putting their, again, logic over their emotions, now it's like you got a dent in your heart. And a dent, what is that? You know what I mean? It's like, again, narcissist. Okay? Very, very narcissistic energy there with that. So it makes sense to be, yeah, in the Queen of Swords energy. Fair judgment. Okay? Again, what's right is right, what's wrong is wrong kind of thing. Okay, Seven of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles is about investments. So why would I continue to invest into something that just leads to Five of Wands, Eight of Swords? So being stuck and trapped in conflict, or being stuck and trapped in a chaotic cycle. The action you're choosing to take here, you know, it's like having a new beginning. A fresh start. The Empress is always birthing something new. Yeah, and then the Death card. So it's like confirmation everywhere in this reading. Okay. So as you're moving on, Six of Swords, somebody is spying. They're watching. Yeah, the Three of Wands is, you know, what's to come. Okay. Yeah. And here's that abrupt ending. Remember we said something was sudden. Okay. So it's like when you're done, you're done. When a person is done, they are done. So very interesting, love bug. Those are the messages that I have here for you at the time. I pray that this helps you. I know it will. If this was your reading or you enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up. And if you have not already, go ahead and subscribe. Peace and hair, Aries.